Whether you like it or not, AI is everywhere, it's booming, and it is capable of solving a lot of problems. But can it actually solve the problem of analog emulation? Let's find out. So whenever I'm testing traditional analog emulation, I always think that we're missing out on something. That there is something in an analog device that we are not emulating, that we're missing, that we cannot measure, that I don't know. I always think that there's still something going on. And honestly, I think that AI, or better said, machine learning, can make a difference there, because a neural network thinks in a completely different way than we do. So the neural network might be able to see something that we are not seeing, or better said, here, or however it's actually, how are the senses of an AI called? I don't know. Anyway, I think it makes some sense. And honestly, a long time ago, I actually thought that analog emulations were made in a machine learning method. So running something through analog, simulate something, try it out, make a feedback loop, and if it's right, keep it, and if it's wrong, adjust it. It turns out that that's not how it works up until today, because I found out that Tone Empire made a plugin that is AI based. It is the Level 01. It's AI and machine learning based audio compressor with a unique, thick, punchy and dirty crunchy sound. They're also claiming that it is the world's first real-time machine learning based audio compressor plugin, and it's an emulation of a customized analog gates stay stool level compressor, which is actually a compressor that I've used a lot at Sound Vision Studio. And they're saying here that it's designed for more saturation and less obvious compression. This plugin is perfect for your drums, loops, breakbeats, bass and guitar / synths. I actually used it a lot on vocals. I used it a lot on acoustic guitar. So it's interesting to see it applied on this. Also, the original style level is mono. So that thus reduces the amount of potential use cases. So we've got a 6-minute long video over here about the AI training, and it's actually pretty interesting. If you want to see me respond to that video, it will be on the members page. I'll link it over here. So yeah, this is it. We've got drive, we've got recovery. Oh, I think it simulated dust in the potentiometers as well. Interesting. Before I'm testing it, I'm not in contact with Tone Empire. Everything that I'm saying in this video is my complete, honest and independent opinion. And if you appreciate that, make sure to support me by using my affiliate links. I'll link to Toman and Sweetwater over here, also in the description down below. And I'll link to Plugin Boutique over here, also in the description down below. Thanks a lot. Let's test this thing out. Here's Sandstorm by Darude. So let's first do it on a full mix and then isolate the drums.
I've been running down the empty streets, blindfolded by mist.
So that's really slow. Definitely on recovery. Let's make it a bit quicker. Now it's doing nothing.
Searching empty alleys, called your name out in the prairies.
Oh! It understands auto gain, I think. Oh wait, mix. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay.
You say we're through. It's true, me and you.
I mean,
for words distract the view. Don't you feel it too? And there's.
I mean, they're saying it on their website, like it's not really a compressor. It's more made for distortion.
You may not know I'm a believer.
Which, I mean, it does.
Like a fever, those places where you try to hide, I promise.
So it's not really a stay level, star level. whatever it's called, as I know it, the compressor does have a certain edge to it. It has a certain type of distortion, which is kind of the same as I'm hearing here, which sometimes like works really well, depending on what you're using it on. But I'm used to the style level to compress a bit more, actually, before distorting. So that's, I think, the tweak that was made in the analog device. A lot of distortion, and I do not have that immediate feeling of like, wow, now I do feel that analog. It's still a bit stuck. It's still a bit difficult to describe. I don't know if it's coming across on YouTube through the codec. Let's do a quick aliasing test, because I just want to check if the machine learning got that right. Well, the sound already said enough, but let's make it visual. And I mean, the sweep was at minus 10 decibels. It isn't even indicating anything here. And this is the result, which indicates like a lot of aliasing, a lot of crap, a lot of foldback distort, however you want to call it, digital artifacts. All right, let's try funk guitar. I mean, a guitar is in the end, it's you know, has those higher tones in there as well, where it gets more, you know, aliasing gets more important there. In general, it's an important subject, but and it's still there. Like as soon as this thing starts doing something, it's creating aliasing, and like it's not a little bit, it's a lot. I don't know what this says actually. It definitely says that this is not analog, because analog doesn't do aliasing, because aliasing is a digital artifact. It cannot do it. Analog cannot create a weird harmonic which is mirrored based on the Nyquist frequency, because there isn't even Nyquist in analog. So how can this be an accurate analog model? And how did this pass their validation testing? Like an aliasing test should be one of the first things with which you can test if an analog device is actually sampled correctly. It isn't saying everything, but it's like whenever there's a bit of distortion, it's a test you want to run. And like this is an objective way of proving that something isn't analog. This thing here may be AI, may be trained on an analog device, but the result, the output that it's giving, is by definition digitally distorted. It's not an analog emulation, just as most other plugins are not. So I don't get it. Why didn't they just check this? Apart from like if it was the AI, or maybe it is not AI, maybe they just told us a good story, which could be. But even if the AI made this mistake or still needed to be tweaked or whatever, why didn't they test this? So yeah, I was actually pretty excited going into this video, but yet again, something useless, basically. They did the auto gain. That's cool. So I'll give them that. But yeah, apart from that, it's just the same as everything else. There's nothing to see here, nothing special. So yeah, I'll still link to Tone Empire, because I also want you to do your tests and come back to me and also disagree with me if I was wrong here somehow. Although I do think that this is not really an opinion. I think that this is really a factual thing. Anyway, leave a comment down below with what you think after testing the plugin yourself. I'll link to Tone Empire down below. They have a trial and all the kinds of stuff. I'm actually running the trial. If you like my channel and want to support my independence, you could consider becoming a member. There's a join button down below. It's currently not on iPhone, so you have to go to the website from YouTube. It's a weird App Store thing. But yeah, consider becoming a member. I'll link some interesting members content over here, and I'll also link some interesting public content over here, which you can also watch if you don't want to become a member but still want to support the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, keep pushing, and bye bye.